From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Saturday. Hope you've had a nice week so far. Shaping up for a pretty decent weekend out there. Temperatures in the valley will probably be right there around 100 again. Maybe 90 or so in Siskiyou-Modoc County. Don't think a lot of us will see that. Upper 80s will probably be the more widespread story. Do think Susanville out there in the East Mountains, though, will probably see those lower 90s here through this afternoon and into the early hours of this evening. Today and tomorrow both are very similar days in this respect. We're drying out as well. Of course, over the last 7 days, we did see some of those precipitation chances, but they're kind of fading out of here for now. So right there at 100 in the valley, there are those upper 80s that I was talking about. Maybe a stray 90 here and there. Better shot at that in western Siskiyou County. Along the coast, we mid to upper 60s, perhaps near 70 in some spots. Taking a look at the future cast here as we head through today. Marine layer is whipping a little bit as usual with this type of pattern. Otherwise, dry as a bone out there through today. So go ahead, do those outdoor plans. Wear some sunscreen. You'll be just fine out there. As we head through tonight, good stargazing conditions. Check that out here across tonight and into tomorrow morning. Again, very similar day today and very similar day tomorrow. I do think precipitation chances tick up a little more, though, as we head into next week. Let's break that down right here. So here we go. This weekend, again, looking fantastic. We'll be lower to mid-90s pretty consistently. I think the warming trend really comes mid-next week. Mid-next week is when the change as a whole creeps into the area. I'll discuss this more at noon, so be sure to tune in there. But we're watching that midweek time frame for that chance of more moisture creeping in here, more instability, some showers, maybe rumble of thunder moving in here as those temperatures start to climb back up. Near 90 for Mount Shasta City for now. Probably mid-90s, though, by the time we're heading through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So think pretty much perfectly that midweek time frame for what I'm talking about here. Alturas, Modoc County, East Mountains, same story. Pretty consistent with the lower 90s out there through that time frame, especially in that time frame there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's where we start to see those maybe mid-triple digits. When I'm talking about that, I say 103 to 105. It's kind of how I define that there. So we'll watch that. Don't expect much moisture to make it towards the valley. I think more than anything, it's going to be the higher elevations, the orographic lift areas, the usual suspects, if you will, for precipitation of this time of year. And again, this is getting into the first days of September. Fun little fact, the first day of September is the beginning of meteorological fall. So we are starting to see kind of hints of that pattern, but we're not seeing any huge cool downs quite just yet.